Dr. King says, you can tell I studied Dr. King for the last 13 years. Pray for me. I love that brother. I studied history though. But I love Dr. King, Miss Hudson, because he said, by the time you leave your house in the morning, you've probably had tea, which came from Africa, coffee, which probably came from somewhere in Africa or Asia. You've probably used soap that came from another continent. Your towel was probably made in China and Indonesia. You're getting in a car that was produced in another country. By the time you get to work, you've used the whole world just to make it happen. How you don't think you need somebody when everything you got came as a result of somebody else? And so I come back to say, the suit you got on didn't come from you. And I ain't gonna get spiritually aloof and say, oh, it came from the Lord. It came from somebody that ain't in America. But you better look at it.
You're right about it.
All y'all got iPhone, they being produced in China for a penny and a half. And we got the nerve to be selfish. Can I spend a little more time with that? Selflessness is understanding the cultural dynamic of all you want to do is consume, and you're not teaching our kids to create. Stop waiting on the Jordans and create some gym shoes that's cheaper than the Jordans. Okay? Stop waiting on the next MP3 iPod trying to figure out what's on PS3. Talk about a PhD and what you're going to do with that ingenuity. Selflessness. We need some people who ain't all into themselves. Some administrators who uptight. They don't want to hear a new word. If I had time, I would talk about new wine and old wine skins, why it can never work and happen. See, because there are some people, it's a new thing happening in District 227, but somebody told you that the pew applied to the job too. You got your pew at church and you got your philosophy at work. Your new boss can't tell you nothing. So for 30 years, you've been writing down the notes and she's only trying to give you an iPad. It ain't about you, it's about the kid that need a new you. Selfish. First thing is character. You gotta have character, young people. But you gotta be selfless. You gotta give more than you ask. You gotta believe in those old sayings, you reap what you. You gotta hail your mom and daddy when she say, what don't kill you? You gotta understand, when it's all said and done, my grandma loves saying hers, God don't like ugly, and he ain't too fond of. Y'all trying to figure out, I'm just trying to give you the pedagogical approach to a culturally relevant curriculum that will say, I can't just teach you the Pythagorean theorem or just teach you the color. I got to teach you the cultural element that's connected to your color. I can't just teach you how to add. I got to teach you how to add people that subtract from you, that multiply your problems and divide you. It's called a culturally relevant pedagogy. That's all they said. But anyway, back to my parents. I teach for real. Want me in 227. But anyway, they deal with the selfless piece of to whom much is given. They understand that the context of trusting in somebody with all your heart and leaning not on your own. See, get rid of yourself. I gotta keep going. They that wait on the Lord. Character. Y'all got the kids looking like, well, I ain't know that. See, because T.I. and Lil Wayne messed you up. You better know the difference between what's temporal and what's eternal.
That's right.
Yeah. I love it when the teacher says, Dr. you got a way of reaching the kids. We need you here. Yeah, I'm coming. But what I'm telling you is something you may not get. I tell the children, I ain't trying to be your friend. You got too many parents that want to be their kids. I better keep going before I get put out. Can security pull up my car? Ain't no friends. I'm grown, pay my own bills, and I still get on the phone and say, Mom. I ain't her Facebook friend. What? I really believe me when I believe my mama when she said, I brought you in this world. I knew can't. I ain't trying to leave too soon. Because the Bible says, honor thy mother. Okay. I'm on young days. You want to know why I love young? Because see, I honor my mom and dad. That's my new answer. Thank you. What do you say to the students who believe that the battle was always about the best between Lil Wayne and Jay-Z, but they don't know W.E.B. and Booker T? What do you say when you're talking selfish and selflessness and understanding the culturally relevant element of who you really are? Because see, the music would only last for the moment, and you need something that's more like a movement in you. You come from a history of movement. Latino students in Latin America, they understand movement. Puerto Ricans understand Puerto Rico because it's movement. Chicano understand. So culturally, we all got to understand where we're from. And that leads me to the last thing, which is I. For the selfish people, don't think I mean you. I. CSI. Get off yourself. Number one, it's character. Number two, you got to be what? Selfless. Number three, I need our children to be intelligent. What do you say in all this? You be intelligent. Don't believe everything you see on TV. My mom and daddy, my daddy passed away 3 years ago. He used to always say, I ain't letting that TV raise you. That's the idiot box. I'm like, that's deep. Every time I got in front of the TV, I feel like, man, am I an idiot for watching that? See, that's why parenting is real. What you say will last forever. It means a whole lot. When my father passed away, this is to bless somebody. I said, wait, God, you're going to play me like this? I talked to God for real. You're going to play me like this? You're going to take my daddy? I like the way he intercepts because I got a relationship. He said, who your daddy, him or me? I took your biological father, but the truth is your royal father got him and you. Where you at? Where they do that at? Excuse me, that's their language. I had to come into their jargon and actually pontificate with them so that they can understand from a pedagogical but also a linguistic space that I'm not talking ebonics, I'm just meeting them where they are. But then I empirically come over here to you and I bring them from where they are and help them to understand where they do that is in this answer they become intelligent. Told y'all, we bring it home. Intelligence is what we need today. I need for you to get a 30 on the ACT. I need for you to get a 4.0 GPA. I need for you to create the competition for Steve Jobs and Apple. Give me orange. Let me choose. I'm tired of MacBook Pro. Good product, but you can make the orange Pro. And I'm gonna buy yours. Just because. Bad system if it should be until you get it right. Give me the plum. I don't care. Be intelligent. Walk into a room and don't assimilate to the room. Change the room. You gotta be intelligent. You gotta say, well, China's building 50, 30, and 40-story buildings in a month. Surely we can change a district in a year. What you say? Tell kids, it's not an option to be great. It's a mandate to be great. You are part